My VA STI. This car is coming together slowly but surely, but we're running into some issues that are out of my control. Let's get this front rad support fitted up and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tanner, aka Smedia, for giving me this idea to put the power steering reservoir in place, which will essentially line up this piece in its exact location, because it's going to mount right here and it's also going to mount to the strut tower there. So now we know at least this piece is just about right. We know that all the holes are lining up, so we can get this one tacked in. We can also get it tacked in down here, just probably one tack, maybe two tacks here just so it doesn't move, and then we can go ahead and put a tack on this guy and same thing on the other side. And essentially what we're doing is just trying to get this solid enough where it'll hold body panels, and we'll be able to look at the gaps once the panels are on, see what needs adjustments, if anything. I mean, if it looks all good from the get-go, then we pull the panels off, weld everything in. But if it needs some adjustments, we'll be able to break those tacks and adjust as need be. I mean, it'd be sick if they all line up instantly, but my luck never works that well. All right, so I spent a lot of time last night trying to get everything fit up. The gaps over here aren't bad. This will get closed up, obviously, once we move the fender in. But where I'm struggling is this front side. Now, I've taken a bunch of measurements, making sure everything is where it should be as far as alignment. Now, I did use this power steering reservoir to align this. And what I realized today is that this bracket actually has a little bit of a bend in it. So if I bend that back straight, that's going to give me probably like 1/8 of an inch, which will push this out about 1/8 of an inch. Now, everything on this fender seems to line up except for these two front mounting points. So this hole here is supposed to line up with that hole there. And as you can see, like, we're quite a ways off. Now it's binding up on this piece here, and I don't really know why. It's had me pretty confused, and I actually had Cameron over last night trying to help figure out what's going on because there's so many moving pieces. You know, the strut tower itself was bent but was said to be straightened out by the frame shop. I can only really rely on their word. I don't have the tools to measure it out properly, but it seems like it's straight. And then all of the new front structure is brand new. The power steering reservoir bracket was bent, so there's so many little moving pieces, and we're just trying to figure out what's causing it to not line up. So I'm going to play with it a little bit more this morning, bend that bracket back straight, re-tack everything together, and see where it leaves us. Okay, I've been messing with this thing for the past couple hours, and I got some not so good news. I am 95% sure this car still has a little bit of frame damage. And it's frustrating because it's out of my control, right? I brought it to the frame shop twice. Both times they said, you know, problem solved, but it's not solved. When I take measurements from that strut tower and go to the center hole on the rad support, and then do the same thing from this strut tower, the measurements are off. So that's one thing. Two, this fender doesn't want to line up at all. I mean, we're off by a good bit. Three, when I drop this hood down, obviously this is the center, and I know that there is some adjustments in the hinges, but not this much. When this comes down, I can tell you it's like the center is over here, and it needs to be here. It's like probably like right here, which leads me to believe this entire front end needs to get pulled this way, like probably somewhere between 1/2 inch and 1 inch. And then I think this would line up a lot better. The hood would be centered. That fender wouldn't struggle as much. The strut tower would be in the right spot based off my measurements. And then same thing, this gap here, obviously massive, but this is lined up. These are tight. And I can get it pretty close down here. It's just right in this area is pretty large. And I think that would get closed up once we pull this way. If I try to close the hood right now, it catches on this area because this is way too far tight because I was trying to get this in. So this fender really wants to sit out a little bit more, and that's because that's where the car is supposed to be, I think. Now, trust me, I'm no professional when it comes to framework, but as far as I know, I got everything here in the right area, and this is kind of the telltale. This is hard mounted down here. I don't really have any play on this whatsoever, and it's not even like tacked in, but just knowing that this is like 1 inch off from where the hood is, I know there's some sort of issue there, and I think it's out of my control. All right, it is a few days later, and I have a few new things dropped off for the car. So we have some, what I believe are WRX headlights, but we will get them to work. I can even paint match them, make them look exactly like the STI ones. And then some OEM struts. Now the car did have HKS coilovers on it. However, the front right was damaged in the crash, and I can't just buy one coilover. And for the price I got these for, couldn't really beat it. We will probably upgrade to coils in the future, but this kind of all came as a package deal, along with, and this is what really made it all worth it, we've got a new side skirt for the passenger side. So shout out to, I believe his name is Evan, came all the way from New York to drop these off at my house tonight in North Carolina. He's on his way to Florida, so it worked out for him. So what I want to do is get all the coils off this car. We'll get the factory struts on, and then at least we'll have, 4 good sides of suspension where we can get this thing lowered back down. And, once we finally get all this framework worked out, we'll be able to drive it and not have to worry about anything suspension related, hopefully. I have been in contact with a few different frame shops, whether it's local here or even, a good distance away. Just someone who is competent enough to take this in and get it right. I don't want to keep taking it to places that are local just for it to come back and they say it's good and it's not good. So even if you're watching this video and you own a frame shop or you know of a really good frame guy that's maybe local to the East Coast, let me know, because we got to get this thing straightened out. I just picked up the camera for probably the first time in the last 2-3 weeks. And I've been taking a little bit of a breather from the social media stuff to get some stuff done at the house. Been staying on my deck, trying to renovate a little bit on the inside of the house. And also, with the frame damage on this car, I really can't make a whole lot of progress on it until that's fixed. But what I want to do today is get this car pushed out of the garage, bring the hatch in, and we actually need to take the fenders and the skirts off that car, box them up, and send them out to Calgary up in Canada, back to Jordan, so we can work on the final production of the kit and get the final version in fiberglass so that car can actually be done. Car is in the shop. Now we just got to get the fenders and the skirts off. Okay, it is a few weeks later now. I haven't really posted anything. I have just been trying to figure out what to do with this white VA. Called a lot of body shops, and I finally found one that's willing to take it in and knock it out. And it's a place up in Virginia, actually a place that's worked on a few of Adam LZ's drift cars as well. So have a little more confidence there. Gonna be hauling it up there on Saturday. Today's Monday. So end of the week, we'll get the trailer emptied out, load the car in there, and bring it up to Virginia. And I told them I don't really want it back until everything's straight, all the body panels are on, and the body is perfect. I don't want to have to deal with any of this back home anymore. I'm tired of the body stuff. Let me get the car back, we'll get the engine in, and get this thing back on the road. Because, yeah, I'm just over it. So, that's the plan. Recently, like I said, been doing a lot of house chores, been trying to change my life around. 3-hour sleep schedule since the end of 2021. Starting to catch up to me a little bit. In order to keep this fun and entertaining for me, I want to make some changes. So back in the gym, back on a somewhat consistent schedule, and starting to eat healthy again. Yeah, definitely never done that since I moved out of my parents' house in 2018. So, yeah, other than that, I hope to be a little more consistent on social media. I really plan to start pushing this year, so once we get this white VA back, I think it'll be a little bit easier. We'll get back on consistent schedule there, but that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace out. See y'all later.